Hello, Shug, and welcome to another episode of Let's Talk, Shug, where you send me emails with questions or wanting advice, and I give you my personal opinion and advice, which is not professional advice because I am not a professional, okay? Anyway, hit that subscribe button if you don't mind. And here we go. Y'all ready? Where's the best place to look for a partner? I have used Facebook dating, and they only want sex. And I'm not just about sex. Yes, it's nice. It is. But I'm looking for a real life partner in crime and a partner for life. I'm looking for someone for fun and laughter as well as the serious times. I want someone who will stick with me when times get tough as well as the good times. And by the way, I think this is a really good idea talking about me doing these videos. Thank you, Shug. So whew, I don't know. Me and Eric's been together for 14 years, going on 15 now. I don't know. Me and Eric kind of met through work. We worked at the same spot, and then he sent me a friend's request, and then I sent him a Facebook message. I don't know where to find, because I've heard of people talking about how the online dating scene is, they just want, that one thing. I don't know where to find them, so it's probably the easiest is online dating, and you just have to weed through them. Like I said, I don't know. If you go out to the bar and stuff, are you going to find somebody that always goes to the bar? Which is fine if that's what you want to do. I don't know where you can find them. Y'all help her out in the comments if y'all got any ideas about where to find a partner. The only thing I know is if you go out and find them, or like if you go out to the bars or something. I don't know if you go out to the bars. Go out with your girlfriends. I don't, or the online dating, and then you just have to weed them out. But be very careful online dating. Be very safe, because there's some crazies out there, and you'll want to make sure a friend knows you're going. You don't, be very, very, very safe if you do the online dating part. I know that was not no help at all, Shug. I'm so sorry, but I don't know. I don't really know. So maybe that helped, and maybe they can help you in the comments, hopefully. All right, next email. Hey, Shug, I'm from Arizona. I thank you so much for your platform. I'm retired law enforcement. I have a lot of health issues, but when I watch your videos, you make me laugh. Thank you for being you. Keep the videos fun. Oh, thank you. I thought that was a question, but thank you for that, Shug. One thing about my videos, I started off just making silly videos and wanting to make somebody smile. If I can make one person laugh, one person smile, one person forget just for a few seconds about the shit that's going on in their life, that's worth it. So thank you, Shug. I'm glad that I can make you laugh and feel better, Shug. Okay, so our next email is very long, okay? So bear with me. I desperately need help and advice. I got to go back a few years to start my story, so I hope you'll read to the end. I will read to the end, Shug. Around 2012-13, my mom, who I live with, was diagnosed with dementia. By 2015, when she was unable to do anything for herself, I took care of her with no help for 8 years. I still managed to work a job and care for her. Early 2020, right before the pandemic hit, I lost my mom. She was my best friend. I'm sorry, Shug. Sorry about that. I worked at Walmart at the time, one of the few places still open during the pandemic, and I started working full-time in 2021. I had some health issues which caused me to miss work, and I was let go after working there for 5 years. I've had to have a hysterectomy. A month later, my savings, life insurance money my mom had left me, dwindled. I started working a part-time job because it was all I could get. But as I got closer to the holiday season, my hours increased, and I finally got hired full-time and decided to keep my part-time job as well. Fast forward 2023, I ended up quitting my part-time job so I could work extra hours at my full-time job and get overtime. Then I had a few instances where I missed work due to issues with my vehicle, not having a way to work. I did not have paid time off or sick time use, so they let me go. I was also dealing with some mental health issues and ended up in the hospital a week after a suicide attempt. I'm sorry. So please don't ever think. Please reach out to somebody before you ever get to that position. So, because you are valuable, you are loved by people, and you are worth staying here, okay? So if you ever need something, call that 1-800 number. I don't know the number, but please don't let yourself ever get in that position. Shug. And I'm glad you're still here, okay? And we're gonna we're gonna keep on reading the email. Once I got out, I DoorDashed for a couple of months, but then totaled my vehicle in December. I was still paying on it, so I didn't get anything from the insurance company. Now I had no job, no income, no transportation. I lived in a rural area. There was not much within walking distance. I tried creating a GoFundMe, but didn't get enough to buy a car. I tried to hold out until I received my tax refund so I could get something, which I did, but by that time, I was behind on all my bills, maxed out all my credit cards, and got served an eviction notice. The vehicle I got lasted about a month, and the engine blew up. Oh, shit, Shug. I lost almost everything I owned and had to give up my beloved fur babies. I ended up going to stay with my boyfriend an hour away, but he lived off-grid in a cabin with no electricity and no water, and we still had no vehicle and were 5 miles from the closest store. I got a job as a housekeeper at a motel, and his mom drove me to work. I only made enough to buy some necessities and save a little to go towards the vehicle. Ended up getting another vehicle. This one lasted less than a month and stopped running. Oh, dang. By October 2024, my situation had not improved. With winter approaching, I was giving up hope. I had an elderly cousin who lived about 30 minutes from where I was staying who invited me to come stay with her and help her. She was 84, not in good health, and been living alone for 5 years. Eventually, she invited boyfriend to come live there as well. Your boyfriend, yeah. And helped her with cooking and cleaning and drove her to the store to do doctor's appointments. And then she had a heart attack and died in March of this year. Her nephew and her son were the executors of the estate, and the son was going to let us rent out her house. She left me her car. Things were starting to finally look up, and then the son died a month later. Now his dad has to sell the house. He said we would get first dibs on the sale. I have no savings. I have crap credit. I just started a new job. After being there less than a week, I ended up in the hospital with what I thought was a heart attack. Turns out I have AFib and had a heart attack brought on by stress. Then my boyfriend went to jail for misdemeanor probation violation. That's where I'm at now. I'm still struggling with mental health issues as well as physical health issues too now. Broke, alone, hopeless, desperate, about to be homeless. I don't really have any family close by to help. I'm not sure if I have anywhere to go once this house is sold. I don't really have any physical help to move. Since my boyfriend is in jail in another state, I don't know what to do. Any advice is greatly appreciated. Sure. First of all, let me say I'm so sorry. Nobody should have to go through all of that in such a short period of time. Nobody should have to go through that period. I don't know, Shug. Have you reached out to like any women's shelter or something like that? Maybe they could help out. I don't know. If you're rural like me, so we don't have any kind of shelters nowhere near me. So, and I know without a car and stuff, that would be hard. A church, so they usually help folks. So I don't know. This one has me stumped, Shug. I just wish I could just reach in and fix it all for you. Y'all leave comments in the comment section, please, if y'all have any ideas. Because like I said, this is only my advice and my opinion, and I don't know everything, and I don't know half of everything. But reach out to a church. Ask if you're having mental health issues and you're, health issues. Maybe ask people at the doctor's office, at the hospital. They could set you up with counseling probably too, and the counselors would have advice on where to send you to get help from people. You know what I'm saying? There's programs and there's stuff all out there to help people in situations like this. I don't know the resources for it. I don't know where to get it from. But reach out. If you go to the doctor and you've been in the hospital, go up to the hospital, Go up to the hospital, ask them, tell them you want a counselor, tell them your situation. Somebody around you has got to be able to help you, a church. Reach out. Don't be scared to reach out. Don't be ashamed to reach out, but reach out to somebody, any family, even if they're far away. See if they can help you move to them, closer to them, and if they'll help you get back on your feet. But don't give up. Don't give up. Please don't give up. Um, shit, so just don't give up and reach out to those resources. Google, like, you know, what, you know, too, with your mental health issues, if you'll call the number, there's numbers for that. They could set you up with something too, Shug. If maybe call the suicide hotline number. Just tell them you're having mental health issues. Tell them everything that's going on, just like you just told me in the email. Tell them to send you some resources or tell you which way to go. Somebody can help you, Shug. And I'm so sorry that I can't. I don't know. And I hope any of that is, maybe that's not something you've thought of yet. Maybe that'll lead you in the right direction. I don't know, Shug. But I sure hope things get better for you. Don't give up. You're worth it. And reach out, okay? If you want to send another email, reach out. I know I'm behind on these emails. I don't even know when this came in. But I'm just reach out if you want to reach out through another email. Look in the comments. Surely somebody knows something in the comments and they can help get you a number or somewhere to get resources. I don't know anything about this kind of situation. So read the comments, and I'm sorry you're going through this, and I hope it gets better, Sean. I hope it gets better for you. It's hard to end a video after that, Sean, because that's awful. But that's the end of the video, Sean. Y'all leave comments in the comment section if y'all have any advice for these emails and stuff. Because like I said, I don't know anything. I'm just trying to be here for somebody to talk to and answer, maybe give another perspective. So leave comments, help these folks out if you can. Anyway, that's the end of this video. Bye, Shug.